Hello and welcome to the championship game of the high school division. We have the Atlanta Orangemen in white and Hoops 360 in red. Brian Zwerner and Kyle Sandy here. Sorry for the delay. It is 19-1 with 2 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the first. Had a little technical difficulties, but we're rolling here now, Kyle.
Yes, we are 19-1, like you said it. North Atlanta Orangemen took it to this Hoops 360 team just the other day, and it looks like they're doing it again right now. We see Micah Hodges inside with the layup. He is from Villa Rica, and it is 21-1, a little outmatched here. And North Atlanta Orangemen, it's a very good program, very strong program, and they're showing it off so far today.
Referees blowing the whistle there, and looks like we got a traveling call, Kyle.
Yes, we do. We're going the other way. This full court press is giving Hoops 360 some fits. Got a couple ball handlers out here. Looks like they might be missing a couple players on the bench potentially, but looks like a 2-2-1 press, and that length is really hurting them right now.
Good opportunity for Hoops 360 and one. All right, now they're getting back into this thing. 20-3 now. 21-3. Oh, a little slow on the clock operator over there, but we're getting moving now. Orangemen came in with a strong record, having easily won all three of their games so far in this tournament. They beat the Royals 67-33. They beat this Hoops 360 team 68-43 earlier, so a little bit more competitive in the early rounds, and then easily won their semifinal rematch with the Royals 81-43. Orangemen, Hoops 360 had the early loss, but came back and won three in a row, beating the Royals, and that's going to be a travel call. Hoops 360 beat the Royals 78-69. They beat a group called the Unit 70-54, and then they had a nice semifinal victory 69-66 over Choice Management to get them here to this championship game. But if they don't get something going soon, Kyle, this is going to get out of hand.
Yeah, they have their hands full. Kendall Lewis, who is on the bench right now, he had 18 points when they played them last night. Had a really good game from Shiloh, 6'5" forward. He's had I know at least one dunk early on to start this game off, and that's really set the tone, and they're out and running again in transition.
Here they come, and I think we're going to see that reverse. Whoa. Kyle, he threw down a reverse on that one. That was Jalen Brown, not to be confused with former Wheeler grad and Celtic Jalen Brown, but wow.
Very impressive.
Yeah, they are having a good time here, the Atlanta Orangemen. They are up and running and doing pretty much whatever they want so far in the early going. Step back three. And they are putting on a show.
Yeah, Christian Williams with the three right there. He hit at least three of them I saw. I remember seeing him hit last night. He's a good shooter. And 26-4 with a minute left in this first quarter. And we're going to see a couple more highlights for the North Atlanta Orangemen before this one's over.
Timeout here for the nope, just out of bounds play, 26-4 now. Hoops 360 throwing it down, slowing it down a little bit, trying to find their footing, really struggling with the pressure defense here for the Orangemen. Looked like a little bit of a travel, but instead we're going to get a and one call. Hoops 360 at least staying aggressive, attacking the basket.
Try and chip their way back into it. A lot of game left to be played. Not a lot of time left in this first quarter, but, you know, get a couple baskets, feel good about yourself going into the second quarter, see if you can climb out of this hole.
44 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. It is 26-7 now. Atlanta Orangemen just getting pretty much whatever they wanted. We saw a two-handed reverse jam by number 21, Jalen Brown. They're launching the ball from three. They've got a huge size advantage inside over this Hoops 360 team, and it's been a struggle so far in the early going. Working the ball along the baseline at number 25, Khalid Duke, and he easily nails that baseline jumper. 28-7 now, 18 seconds left. Hoops 360 trying to get something going on the board here. Difficult pass through a lot of traffic. 10 seconds remaining in the first. Three ball up and away, and it is no good. 5 seconds left. Hoops 360 trying to get a shot off before the end of the quarter. 2 seconds, one. And we got a foul call. The only problem so far in this early going, Kyle, for the Orangemen is the fouls. They've managed to rack up 8 fouls in this first quarter with this very aggressive defense.
Yeah, aggressive defense, but it's worked out for them very well. Up 21 points, getting out in transition, getting some steals, getting that length, giving the Hoops 360 ball handlers some troubles.
And that is the end of the first quarter, 28-7. The Atlanta Orangemen off to a fast start. We've seen multiple dunks, a whole bunch of three-pointers out of them, and they are cruising. These two teams faced off earlier in pool play, and it was a 68-43 easy victory for the Orangemen. If Hoops 360 doesn't get something going here soon, it's going to be a lot worse than that.
Yep, they got some time. We'll see what kind of quarter-end adjustments they can make. They just got to beat the press and settle down and try and find some open cracks in that defense, and they're going to have to knock down some three-point shots if they want to get back into this one.
Orangemen in the semifinals led by number 21 Brown. He had 13. Number 10 Jones also had 13. Number 25 Duke had 10, and number 22 Hodges had 9. They had 10 players all around that scored in that game. Hoops 360 led by number 3 Mirren. He had 20 points in their semifinal win. Number 3 Mirren is not on the court right now for Hoops 360. And number 11 River, closest to us here, had a dozen. He went 9 for 9 from the free throw line in their semifinal game. We'll see if he can get to the free throw line here against this very aggressive Atlanta Orangemen team. Just the start of the second quarter here, 28-7, 7:51 remaining in the second quarter. Atlanta Orangemen in white taking on Hoops 360 in red, coming to you live from beautiful Etowah High School. Kyle, we were at Etowah just last week, meeting with Coach Dassinger and their junior breakout star, Jackson Etter. It was a lot of fun getting to know him and hearing about him from both his coach, his teammates, and himself.
Yeah, we were able to really dig deep and find out what makes him tick, and just the type of kid we came to find out what he is. He's, all about his teammates, and he's all about his studies. And to no surprise, when I came in the gym last night, he was working the clock. So giving back to the community and just doing everything Coach Dassinger needs, whether it's on the court, in the classroom, or just helping out on the side.
Yeah, I saw a Etowah Eagles 7th grade team playing over there in the other gym. Dassinger getting the young guns moving and trying to coach them up out there. It was nice to see him around the gym here today. We were over also at Centennial High School earlier today. Centennial had some of the action from the Halftime Sports U.S. Basketball Regionals. Got to see a really exciting 4th grade matchup between the Georgia Warhawks and the Aces team. Orangemen settling in here, taking it easy, launching the 3-ball. It's no good. Tip back, bouncing around the rim. Another offensive board. That's the second one on this trip here. That's number 12. Jordan Wiggins coming away with it. Steal for Hoops 360. Trying to get out in transition. Make something happen. 0. Jaden going up for the shot. He gets fouled.
Hard foul there. Looked a little bit like a clothesline. Went for the neck. I don't know. We're hoping it was, of course, unintentional, but a little rough, and especially in a lopsided game like this so far, 22-point game. No need for hard fouls like that right now.
Yeah, saw a little pushing after the action finished there even. So these two teams mixing it up a little bit, and we'll see how they do as they roll through the second quarter. 7:08 remaining in the second, 29-7. Atlanta Orangemen in white leading Hoops 360 in red. This is number 0, Jaden at the free throw line. First free throw up and away, and it is no good.
I think that was a good decision by who committed that foul there. They ran off into the lobby to make sure cooler heads would prevail, because came up a little hot, did not like that foul, but diffused the situation by getting out of the way and coming back a couple seconds later.
Yeah, with a 22-point lead here early in the second, no sense in getting too worked up by the Orangemen. Coach Bridgeforth's team just cruising here. Easy victories over the Royals, Hoops 360 earlier, and the Royals again in the semis. They won their semifinal matchup 81-43.
Yeah, North Atlanta Orangemen formerly was the team that Jackson Etter played for, so it's all a little Jackson Etter full circle show today.
Jaden working it away inside, and he gets fouled again. Still 29-7 with 6:52 remaining. He'll go to the free throw line here again. Their free throw star for Hoops 360 in the semifinal game was number 11, River. He managed 9 for 9 free throws, Kyle. It's pretty good in any league.
Yes, free throws, got to make them count. Easy baskets if you're good at the stripe, and especially if you get there often, you can really make a living.
Yeah, we'll be live with the 6th grade championship following this. It is the Georgia Hornets taking on the PTC Thunder in the 6th grade finals, coming up live after this here. Orangemen, little razzle-dazzle by number 3, Landon Alex, not able to convert. Gets the rebound, swings it around to the outside, driving the basket. Pretty up and under move, and that is good. Number 13, Gabriel Price with the sweet up and under, even got the legs to flay out to the side, Kyle.
Yeah, very nice. That's I think the kids call that some jelly, and very nice scoop finish, especially considering he got hit. Hooping the harm right there.
29-9 now. Not able to finish the three-point play is Gabriel Price, but it looked darn good on the way up. Hoops 360 is going to have to start bombing away from 3, I think, if they're going to find anything going here. Fighting this thing in the paint's just not going to get you back. Trading 2s and 2s. They're going to need 3s for 2s if they're going to get any chance to cut this. 31-9 now with 6:30 remaining in the second. Orangemen should be able to work a little deeper in their bench. I think we'll see a similar run to their semifinal game when 10 players managed to get into the scorebook. Driving the basket, and yet another foul. That will be Nate going to the line for Hoops 360. That is the 10th foul early in the second quarter for the Atlanta Orangemen. No backing off, no give up here for those guys. Even with the big lead, they're still playing very aggressive.
Yeah, I'd like to see this Nate, number 1, a little more aggressive. He was more aggressive last night when they played. He took some deep shots, maybe some a little ill-advised, but you got to stretch out the defense, keep him honest, and drive up some open lanes. But we'll see if he can get going. I know number 0 has done a bulk of their work so far.
And he missed both those free throws, so we're still sitting at 31-9. Orangemen in white taking on Hoops 360 in red. 6:04 remaining here in the second. Nice spot up 3. Got a good look at it. Doesn't get it to fall. Right back to him, trying to work it down to the top again. Another 3-ball up and away. That one for Landon Alex, no good. 2 offensive rebound. Ooh, and a hard pop to the ground. Gabriel Price is taking a pounding, but he's getting into the lane and getting good opportunities to the basket.
Yeah, I'm seeing too many open looks right now. A couple closeouts with your hands low. That's not going to get the job done. You got to close out hands high, and that's leading to a lot of nice opportunities for the Orangemen on the perimeter.
Yeah, Orangemen are able to fire away from 3 and get easy looks and open looks at the basket, and even when they don't make it and manage to put them in the basket, the size of the Orangemen has been far too much for Hoops 360 to handle down low. Offensive rebounds on almost every single trip when they miss. Second free throw, no good. It's 32-9. Hoops 360 gets the rebound, and it's going to be a timeout on for red there. 32-9 with 5:41 remaining here in the second. Well, the Atlanta Orangemen, Kyle, have been delighting the crowd with dunks the entire weekend. We saw a beautiful two-handed reverse earlier, and they should have opportunities to get out and run and give us some fireworks as this game progresses.
Yeah, I think that looks like Richard Jones, it was number 10 for the Orangemen, had a big-time reverse two-handed slam, and we're going to see some more highlights, I feel like. This game is still, it's not close per se, but it hasn't gotten completely out of hand. So, again, if Hoops 360 is going to get back into this, you're going to have to knock down some shots, and I think it's going to start on the defensive end. You could knock down some shots, but if you're trading baskets the entire way through, you're not going to get any closer.
Yeah, we've had plenty of highlights early here with Richard Jones, as you said, and Gabriel Price getting up. Atlanta Orangemen staying in this aggressive press. They're not backing off at all. Ten fouls on the Orangemen, so we will see free throws, 2 free throws the rest of the way here in this 5:22 remaining in the second. Atlanta Orangemen working in white, driving the basket, splits the defense, and an easy bucket for number 12, Jordan Wiggins.
Yeah, nice hesitation. Smallest man on the court was able to get low to the ground and really find an open lane. Not many shot blockers at the rim for Hoops 360.
Foul committed by the Orangemen, and now Hoops 360 go to the line. They have not been capitalizing earlier. We've seen 4 or 5 free throws here in the second quarter. If they're going to have any chance of getting back in this game, it's going to have to be with this clock stopped while they're at the free throw line. A big advantage on the foul line opportunities, and they need to make them pay. This is number 33, Tryon, at the line. Didn't get a clean look at that roster there, and he misses that one. That's a 1 for 6 now in the second quarter from the free throw line.
Yeah, they're really struggling from the stripe. Got to convert the easy ones because it's not going to get much easier when we're in the flow of the game with all that length that the Orangemen are throwing at you. If you got an open look at it right now from 15 feet, you got to knock it down.
Second free throw coming up here now. 4 minutes and change left in the second, and that one is good. 34-10, 4:30 remaining in the second. Hoops 360 is going to have to try to find a way to get some outside shots going, get some three-pointers. Strong move inside. Ball sits on the rim and falls for number 20, Kendall Lewis. That thing hung up there, Kyle. I thought somebody might have had to jump up and tip it around.
Yeah, they have definitely no one that can match his athleticism and his size. So when you're already the tallest player on the court and you can play well above the rim,
they're going to call travel there. He catches that one in transition. He's going to have to put one dribble down before he goes up with it.
A little too ahead of himself there.
36-12 now with 4 minutes remaining here in the second. It was a nice move by number 1 Nate here, point guard for the Hoops 360 to get into the paint. I've been surprised that they've been able to make things happen going to the basket. Thought we'd see a little bit more bombs away activity, but it hasn't been there. And here comes another dunk opportunity. Almost in. It is good for Micah Hodges, number 22.
And that is a pinpoint textbook fast break right there. You see 1 pass, 2 pass, and you got an easy layup. It doesn't get better than that.
Alley-oop! Oh, and
Almost.
not able to throw it down is Kendall Lewis, but a nice idea by Gabriel Price, and the crowd liked it. Atlanta Orangemen having some fun out here, up 38-12 with 3 minutes remaining in the second. Price calling for it again, seeing the opportunity. Little scoop layup, and it goes. Price not one of their leading scorers in the semifinal game, but he's having his way out here. He can pretty much get to the basket anytime he feels like it.
We heard a little whistle there. I don't know if it was inverted or not, but we were able to get to the basket. I don't know if it was a foul up top or the foul at the rim right there. We heard something, but looks like it's going to be free throws either way, being in the double bonus.
Yeah, Nate stepping to the line, number 1 for the Hoops 360. Let's see if he can knock these down. Missed a couple earlier. Been scoring his points driving to the basket. First free throw is good. That makes it 40-13. Unfortunately for Hoops 360, with the current score, it is running clock here in this championship game. Makes the second. So free throw line, not necessarily the best place for them to be with the clock running.
Not anymore. Yeah, that was short-lived. They're going to have to put points on the board in very quick fashion to even give themselves enough time to get back into this game.
Yeah, 40-14 now with 2 minutes remaining this second quarter. We are rolling well ahead of time here from Halftime Sports U.S. Basketball Regionals open lane. Oh, he didn't lie. The referee called a carry. The crowd was waiting to explode on that one. It looked like he was about to do something fancy for us.
Yeah, there was miscommunication on that high pick and roll, and he had a wide open lane.
That ball's bouncing around. Orangemen throw it away. Tez getting out on the break. Here comes the highlight reel, Kyle. Oh, not able to finish his Landon Alex. Got the big eyes. He saw that open basket, and Landon Alex was trying to throw that one down.
Yeah, he saw the lights from our camera over here, and just not in the cards yet.
Yeah, coming right to left, straight at us, and we would have had a great view of that one, but I'm not quite able to throw that one down. Still, Oops 360 unable to corral the rebound, and Christian Williams stepping to the line, easily makes his first. 41-14 now. Nate driving the basket. Ooh, got tripped there.
He's got those knee pads and those sleeves on the legs, so didn't hurt back as much as maybe in the 50s, 60s, 70s when we didn't have all the knee pads and all that good stuff. So he's able to slide cleanly on the floor.
Yet tonight's broadcast brought to you by Sportal Space. Sportal Space connects communities through youth sports. Sportal Space, every practice, every game. 41-15 now. Nate makes his third free throw in a row. And makes the second. Now we are at, should be 41-16 when the clock operator catches up. Little confusion over there on the sideline. Not sure exactly what that's all about. And it looks like one of the players is on his way out of here for whatever reason. That is Nate, number 1. And that's going to hurt, Kyle. He was the most aggressive player by a mile.
Yes, that will certainly hurt their chances.
Orangemen in a comfortable 41-15 lead here. Driving the basket is Gabriel Price. And that is the end of the half. Number 22, Micah Hodges, calling for the bucket. Not sure if they're going to give it to him. Yep, they sure did. So 43-15, Kyle, is our halftime score. This was not what we were hoping for in this championship game. Orangemen running away with it, really getting whatever they want out here and finding every opportunity to get out and run and make things happen. It's going to be a real short halftime, given the current score. They're going to give us 2 minutes. Had a chance to take in the action at Centennial High School. They had 2 courts running over there. Number of nice pieces of work and good division action in those games as well. Give you some of the finals from some of the other divisions here. In the 9th grade division championship game, oh, look at that. North Atlanta Orangemen in the 9th grade championship game coming up at 9:30 from Centennial against the Choice Management Knights. Got a chance to see the Choice Management Knights. They got a ton of size on their 9th grade team. Saw about 3 guys running 6'2 to 6'5 on that group. In the 8th grade division tonight, from this U.S. Basketball Regional Games, North Metro Elite defeated the Choice Management Knights. Choice Management Knights bringing a bunch of teams to this tournament this weekend, 54-49. I was able to see that game and catch the end of it if you're interested in that much closer championship game. The last minute or two is live on our Periscope channel. I was able to bring that to you a little bit earlier this afternoon. And then we've got our Sportal Space Spotlight team in the 4th grade championship going on live in the other gym right now. It is the Georgia Warhawks against the Aces. Warhawks came out in the early going against the Aces, had a tough battle. They looked like the stronger team. They were running and gunning, but they managed to miss about 20 layups for these little 4th grade little bitty players. They weren't able to get the ball to fall and had a real tough time at the free throw line. Managed to lose that game. They thought they were going to cruise. And they lost that game 39-33. You'd be very interested to see how our spotlight team, the Georgia Warhawks, does. We will be doing a hard knock style look at the Georgia Warhawks. Got a chance to talk to some of the parents and coaches. Even had interviews with the 4th grade young guns, and they were excited to have the camera on them, but maybe a little too excited. Couldn't manage to make their layups or free throws in that game against the Aces. But they'll get one more crack at them here in the championship. We're waiting on an update from Centennial High School to find out how that one shook out. About to go live here in a second half. It's been a rough start for the Hoops 360 team. They are down 43-15. And it looks like they've lost some of the key players in the semifinal game. Number 3, Mirren, I do not see him on the court, had 20 points for them. Have not seen him out here. At number 1, Nate left early, it looks like. Had to get somewhere. He was their most aggressive guy driving the basket. This second half is going to be more of the same. Firing away from 3 is number 1, Christian Williams. It's no good. Hoops 360 looking to get out and make something happen. They're going to have to start firing away from 3 to have any chance to close this gap and make it interesting. Nice aggressive rebound by number 0, Jaden. He gets to the basket, and he'll pick up the foul call, and we'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he has definitely been their workhorse today. and especially with number 1 exiting the building, he is their number 1 option, and he's definitely going to have to see a little bit of help from the rest of his teammates.
First free throw's no good. Struggling at the free throw line as well. Only player who was really making it work was number 1 Nate, not here anymore, and clock is running while they're at the free throw line. That one's no good either. Rebound to the Orangemen, and they're going to get out and run. They're not going to slow down. They got points to score, Kyle, and they're in a rush to get them.
Nice defense there after a very deep post up.
Yeah, Orangemen able to get into the lane easily. Nice move to the basket. Good scoop and score by Jaden. Orangemen passing up on the long 3, working around for an easy baseline jump shot, no good. Rebound bouncing around right into the hands of Gabriel Price. He has had 7 points since the beginning of the second quarter when we went live here. Orangemen continuing the aggressive defense. They piled up the fouls in the first half, going to 10 fouls in very early going.
Yeah, you're up this big. There's really no reason to get in crazy foul trouble like we saw in the first half.
Let's see if we see another dunk attempt here. Oh, and he passed it to the referee. The referee's not going to take that shot, Kyle.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I think he thought the referee gave a little look at the basket like he thought maybe it was his chance to get up there and show us what he could do, but he, in fact, blew the whistle and handed it back to the Hoops 360 in red. Hoops 360 down 45-17 now. Kyle will be live on Monday night bringing you baseball from Mountain View High School, taking on Mill Creek, a top-tier matchup in the baseball diamond of 2 of the best teams in 7A in the state. That game will be loaded with Division I talent and maybe some guys who see some action in the draft. There we go, number 21, Andrew, with a pretty move to the basket. He gets fouled and gets the scoop and score. With Nate out of the game, it's going to have to be somebody else taking it to the hoop. They really haven't been able to get three-pointer looks. It's been all at the basket for Hoops 360.
Yeah, and it hasn't come easy either with that long size inside for North Atlanta Orangemen. They've had to work for every single opportunity.
Free throw's good. That makes it 45-19. 4:30 remaining here in this third quarter. Sorry, 45-20 with that free throw. Long 2 up and away, no good. Andrew taking it up for Hoops 360. He's got a teammate on the baseline, trying to work it inside. Ill-advised pass, and the Orangemen will get out and run again. No dunk this time, but an easy lay-in for Landon Alex. I think he learned his lesson on that last dunk attempt.
Yeah, take the 2 points. Take the 2 points. It looks better on the scoreboard.
Absolutely. Nice move to the hoop. Pulls it up. 3-pointer away, and it is no good for number 8, Peyton. Rebound goes Hoops 360's way. Looks like he dribbled it out of bounds. 47-20 now with 3:50 remaining here in the third. Our final game of the night will be the 6th grade championship between the Georgia Hornets and the PTC Thunder. Excited to Kyle to see what these middle school young guns can do for us tonight.
Yeah, looking forward to that one.
Orangemen with the rebound, number 22, Micah Hodges. Along the baseline, pretty pass and an easy bucket for number 1, Christian Williams. Hoops 360 still battling, even though they're down 49-22 with 3 minutes left here in the third. Gabriel Price splits the defense yet again. He can pretty much score anytime he wants to, it looks like, Kyle.
Yeah, again, just no shot blockers. You look at Hoops 360 as their tallest player, maybe 5'11" right now. It's been a layup line all night for North Atlanta.
51-22 with 2:38 remaining. Little floater runner, no good. Rebound, Christian Williams. He's going to push us up the left sideline here. 2:27 remaining. 51-22 game here. Orangemen look to reset. Oops, lost something there, and he had another one.
Whoa, bodies flying.
Yeah, ball like a greased watermelon out there. Nobody can hang on to it. Uh-oh, no, you just can't do that. We saw it earlier on Gabriel Price. If you catch it, you're going to have to take at least one dribble, Kyle, before you start taking those 2 big steps.
Yes, we are high school level. We got to know. We got to put it on the floor at least once.
Yeah, the referees, even though this game's getting a little out of hand, they're still going to be blowing that whistle and enforcing the rules nonetheless. 51-22 now with 1:40 remaining. Orangemen get another turnover. Micah Hodges going to the hoop, not able to finish. Foul calls are going to be hard to come by in a 30-point game, so you're going to have to finish that one on your own. You can't wait for the referees to help you out. Orangemen trying to set up a 3-pointer, up and away, no good. Gabriel Price gets high up up to the glass for that rebound. Orangemen fumbling the ball. Williams able to corral it. Swinging it outside. Open look for 3, and it's good. Is that Gabriel Price there, Kyle?
It looks like it.
Yes, sir. Gabriel Price again. He is their leading scorer since we've started tabulating results when we went live here in the second quarter. We apologize for the earlier delay. Took us a minute to get the broadcast equipment rolling. But we are live here for the championship game of the Halftime Hoops U.S. Basketball Regionals. Atlanta Orangemen having their way here with Hoops 360. Working it back out top. 3-pointer up and away, and it is no good. Hoops 360 out on the break. Not able to squeeze it through, and here comes another look at the open dunk. Oh, he is not able to get that one to fall. Orangemen are having a lot of fun, Kyle, but not quite the guys who can throw these down taking shots at it.
No, it's like they're on the training field like a soccer team, just working on some things, and maybe it'll work out for them.
Pretty behind the back move and finish. And that is number 21, Andrew, with the nice finish before the end of the quarter. Went behind the back and managed the scoop layup. So Hoops 360 not giving up, even though they're down 30, 54-24. This game is moving at breakneck speeds. I think our 9:30 championship game is going to start a little bit earlier.
It might. We'll see if they push it up just a little bit, and especially with this running clock. And it looks like all the teams are already in attendance. They're ready and rearing to go for this late championship game.
Yeah, we got a chance to take a look at both the Georgia Hornets and PTC Thunder earlier in their semifinals games here. Georgia Hornets rolled to an easy victory in their semifinal. PTC, a little bit more work they had to do. PTC should be a fun one. They like to fire the 3-ball. Kyle.
Oh, really?
I saw their lead guard take 4 3-pointers and 4 trips down the court. Managed to put 2 of them in. We should see some good activity, some good fireworks. Georgia Hornets ran a real aggressive press, and that's where they got most of their points in their semifinal game off of turnovers.
Yeah, they're going to have a lot of energy. They're all hopped up on Funyuns and Cheetos right now in the stands. So
yeah, plenty loose.
They're ready. It's late for them. It's late. They got to get that energy, get that sugar, so they should be ready to go in a couple minutes.
There's plenty of sugar rush going on in the sidelines right now. Firing up your insulin needs, Kyle.
Oh,
just
yeah.
watching them.
Thank you for reminding me. I got to take a shot after this. You're right.
Yeah, one of the Georgia Hornets players coming over with more snack food for the crowd, to the delight of the crowd on the sideline. And that is number 5, Chase Toomer, with the 3-ball. 57-24 with 7:30 remaining here in this fourth quarter. North Atlanta Orangemen are going to roll to an easy victory. But number 2, Jaquez, sticking with it and making things happen. Not getting back on defense, though, is Hoops 360, and that's another easy bucket. 59-26 with 7 minutes left.
Yeah, that's tough. That's the smallest player on the floor in the teeth of defense, probably about 5'6". But he gets it to go right there, so it proves what I know. I don't know much.
Number 33 try, able to get in there and A little bit of a press action coming here from Hoops 360. We've been waiting to see that. Down 59-28 here in the fourth.
Yeah, Kendall Lewis working the glass inside, and I think we're going to see at least one more dunk from Kendall Lewis before the night is over. He's been on the bench. They've been rotating all their players, and everyone's getting in. But if we get a fast breaker, he's able to put one crossover on. He's going to make a beeline for the basket, and it's going to be a loud finish.
6:26 remaining in this fourth quarter. 61-26. Working it inside. Oh, we had the open man. Number 2, Jaquez on the baseline. Not able to get it to him. Another spinning move here for Andrew. Just misses. 61-28 now with 6:11 remaining. Pull-up 3, and it's good. And that was number 10, Richard Jones, with the pull-up 3 in transition to make it 64-28. Peyton fires away. Sorry, Jaquez fires away from 3. He's giving him a little bit of a spark. 5 points here in this quarter.
Nice answer. Nice answer. As long as they keep playing, keep putting points on the board, they're going to keep competing.
Definitely what you want to see early here in this season. Orangemen can't get that one to fall. Hoops 360 trying to get on transition. He's got a man ahead of him. Andrew, good protecting of the ball, and manages to finish that one.
He's played very well in this second half. He's given them a little craftiness. Again, when they have no size, it's very tough, but he's played very well for them.
Orangemen scoring anywhere they want. That's Chase Toomer with his second 3. Three away and no good. Right back to who else? It's got to be Andrew again. He's got 7 points here in the second half and really helping to keep this thing close. He's still playing hard through to the finish, and he's not giving it up.
See if they can get it to the hot hand in the corner there. He's wants it on the wing if they can swing it opposite. Step back. Going glass.
Pretty. That is the other Andrew with a 3 ball. 67-35. Hoops 360. Sorry, 67-38 now. Hoops 360 not giving up. They're going to play all the way to the end, and so will we, Kyle.
Yes, we will, and I see some of these Hoops 360s players not very happy, trying to taunt back with the slinging of the arrow after making a 3. So let's see if everyone can keep their heads, and we don't want to see too many tempers flare in a 29-point game.
Another pretty move to the basket. Andrew tries the scoop move again, doesn't get it to go. His teammate Andrew also misses it. Uh-oh, up ahead. Oh, Kyle, that was the one we've been looking for. Not able to connect on that dunk. Number 12, Andrew, with the 3 ball.
They are getting hot. 3:47 remaining, but they're getting hot.
67-41 with 3:40 to remain in the game here. Right through the defense, takes it past 2-man, and the Georgia Hornets are excited over here on the sideline with us. They're enjoying themselves. 69-41 now with 3:20 remaining. Long 3, up and away, and no good for Jaquez. Toomer setting up the offense. He'll pull up for a 3. Not going to get it. Easy putback opportunity, and with 3 minutes and change left, we're going to see a wholesale substitution by the Orangemen, getting everybody a chance to get into the game at this point.
Yeah, we still haven't seen. I mean, watched them last night. Micah Hodges didn't play too much, and I think it might have been foul trouble last night, but tonight he's just been laid up and relaxed, and the 6'6" Villarica forward on the bench have not needed his services tonight.
Did you get a chance to watch him during the high school season at all?
I did indeed. When Villarica, I guess they were maybe undefeated, and I went and I saw them lose to Hiram, and he had a hard time defending Nathan Presnell, and I think he might have been in foul trouble in that game as well, but he is 6'6". He does have another year left in high school, so he's someone that maybe Division II and junior college is just all going to depend on what his grades are, but a non-Division I school could definitely take a flyer on him.
69-41 here with 2:20 remaining in this high school championship. North Atlanta Orangemen in white cruising to an easy 28-point lead here, and should be a championship for them coming up shortly. 2 minutes left now in this game. Hoops 360, at least they're in it. They're trying to show they got some life here. tried one of those NBA shoot the ball after the whistle, and the Orangemen were having no part of it. Number 20, Kendall Lewis, easily jumps up and grabs that ball out of the sky.
And he will check back out. So it looks like no dunk. I lied. I thought we were going to get one more dunk from Kendall Lewis, Shiloh product. Not going to get it tonight.
We did have earlier action, so if you're just tuning in now, feel free to replay it back because we had a beautiful two-handed reverse jam earlier in the second quarter. 1:29 remaining here in this championship game of the high school division. Number 21, Andrew, pushing it up the floor. And we have a foul given. 1 minute left, and that'll just about do it. Oh, he won't go to the free throw line, so we'll have an out-of-bounds opportunity for Hoops 360 to get a little bit more points here before the buzzer sounds. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Sportlespace. Sportlespace connects communities through youth sports. Sportlespace, every practice, every game. Steal by Price. One more opportunity. Nice little floater towards the runner towards the basket, and he's been their offensive engine in the second half. Some of their bigger players really not needing to put any work in, Kyle. It's 71-41 with 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah, let's just see if they can take this to the finish line. 30-point game. Let's just hope.
That is a block. He's got Christian Williams ahead. Not going to try to dunk that, but a nice, easy finish for him. 20 seconds remaining, 73-41. This game just about over. Atlanta Orangemen cruising here at this point. Five seconds remaining. Shot at the buzzer is no good, and that is going to be your finale. We'll have a quick trophy ceremony. We'll have a presentation of the trophy. Can you see if you can zoom in on that? See if you can zoom in on that trophy. And everybody will get some medals for making it to the championship game, but it's going to be Hoops 360 going home with the bigger hardware tonight. Sorry, Atlanta Orangemen going home with the bigger hardware tonight as they pull off the 73-41 win.
In control from the opening tip. I think it was 21-1 to open up, and that was all she wrote, and they continue to do it all throughout the night. Very impressive.
Yeah, they've cruised easily through this tournament. Wins 67-33, 68-43, and 81-43. It's been an easy tournament for the North Atlanta Orangemen as they get ready to move into the live period events coming up. They've got a number of high school players that should have opportunities to take on some tougher talent, tougher competition as we move into the April live period event. Runner-up trophy presented to Hoops 360 over there, and the larger championship trophy being handed over now to Coach Bridgeforth and the North Atlanta Orangemen, who cruised to the victory. We will be back shortly with, looks like about 20 minutes, with the championship game in the 6th grade division. It will be the Georgia Hornets and PTC Thunder. This has been halftime sports presentation of the U.S. Basketball Regionals Championship, presented to you by Sportlespace. Sportlespace connects communities through youth sports. Sportlespace, every practice, every game. Thank you, and we'll see you again soon.